Madura is the name of an island located to the northeast of Java Island, with an area of around 5,379, 2 or 8 times larger than the province of DKI Jakarta. This island also has a fairly large population, reaching more than 4 million people in 2023. The island region and the surrounding waters are known as oil and natural gas producing areas in the province of East Java. Apart from that, Madura Island is the largest salt producer in Indonesia, so it is nicknamed Salt Island. The Suramadu National Bridge is the main entrance to the island of Madura. Apart from land routes, this island can be reached by sea. For the sea route, it can be accessed from Tanjung Perak Harbour in Surabaya to Kamal Harbour in Bangkalan. Another alternative can be taken from Angkor Harbour in Situbondo to Kalianjut Harbour in Sumenep, which is located at the eastern tip of Madura Island. Most recently, the entrance by air has also been opened with the inauguration of Trunojoyo Airport, SUP, on April 20, 2022 by the President of Indonesia in Sumenep district. Madura Island is shaped like the body of a cow, consisting of 4 districts, namely Bangkalan, Sampang, Pamekasan and Sumenep. This region has a fairly long history in terms of its strong Islamic arts and culture. This island is inhabited by the majority Madurese ethnic group, which is one of the ethnic groups with a fairly large population in Indonesia. Currently, the Madurese population is estimated to reach more than 12 million people and is spread throughout Indonesia. On the small island of Madura, which is said to be a splinter of the island of Java, there is a tradition of maintaining a man's self-respect that is violent, called Carok. Until now, on the island of Madura, which only consists of 4 districts, Bangkalan, Sampang, Pamekasan and Sumenep, and has a population of only around 3 million and has a traditional weapon in the form of a sickle. The Carok tradition is still maintained as a last resort to maintain self-respect. The Carok fight event itself is usually triggered by women's problems, namely if their wife and family honor are disturbed, because for Madurese men, their wives are a symbol of their honor. So if the wife is then harassed or has an affair with another man, then that is the same as harassing and trampling on his existence as a man. And if that's the case, there's no other way to go but to invite him to a one-on-one duel in Carok. For the reason of defending honor, people who do Carok are considered heroes by their families and surroundings, even though in the end they have to die at the hands of their opponents. And for a person who defeats his opponent during Carok and escapes death, apart from being considered a hero by his family, he is also considered a hero. People like this will later get the nickname as Orang Blater. And if the nickname as Orang Blater has been given, that person can also register to become a member of Remo, which is an association that is similar to a social gathering specifically for Carok masters. This Remo tradition or gathering of Orang Blater is usually carried out by one of the members of the Remo to raise urgent funds. With various kinds of traditional entertainment such as ludruk and sanda, as with social gatherings in general, the Orang Blater who have been invited must hand over a certain amount of money to the person who has held the Remo. The amount of funds collected usually depends on how famous the person who made the Remo is. The higher the figure in question, the more money you can collect. The money earned from Remo becomes the full right of the host. Apart from meeting daily needs, the money from Remo is often used to finance Carok carried out by relatives or family. The status of a person's figure in Madura still feels incomplete if the character is not yet a member of Remo. Even in Remo, this character still has to be proven again. Among other things, the amount of money handed over to the host. The bigger the tip given to the dancers who entertain in the Remo, and the more drinks drunk, the more the person's figure rises. But, like social gatherings in general, the money given is of course not free money. This is because donations or money given by someone will definitely continue to be collected even though that person has declared that he/she has stopped being a member of the Remo. On the other hand, with Remo, a family can resolve the consequences left by Carok. For example, Nabang, read, Nabang, to make matters easier with the police, or to help the families of Carok victims.